Recharge Sun is it's actually hyaluronic acid gel, but not a usual one. That's the first hyaluronic acid serum that contains also an UV protection, broadband UV protection. So you got a protection against ultraviolet ray A for aging, uh, and ultraviolet protection against UVB, B for burning. Yeah. And so the fabulous thing about that is not a reflective or a reflecting protection, so your face doesn't look white like you're just being creamed with white color. That is a very special way of protecting because this protection takes place inside the tissue and the UV rays are being transformed into warmth. That's something very special. The third thing, which is essential for a very good hyaluronic acid and protective product, is the repair mechanism. So inside BDR Recharge Sun, you already would repair anything that could be harmed. So every leg is being and every problem is being immediately solved during exposure to the sun. Nowadays, I think it's also extremely important to think about what kind of protective ingredients are being used. Concerning, first of all, nature, there is so many sun protection ingredients on the market which are really harmful, whether to whether to nature or to the sea and to marine life, or even also to human body. And therefore, it's very careful. People have to be very careful and very keen about what kind of sun protection they should work with. And BDR really picked the most precious and the most tolerable protection products inside there. And to talk a little bit about hyaluronic acid, also there is major differences. And hyaluronic acid gel or serum would normally not tell you about the amount of hyaluronic acid and the size of the molecules and particles. But this, in the end, is quite important to understand because larger size molecules, they are famous for plumbing the surface and for giving you an immediate, beautiful, and well hydrated look and a nice glow. Of course, you find them in BDR Recharge Sun, but also very, very important to boost the natural hyaluronic acid and to also give deeper tissues the chance to bind more moisture and to hydrate them really deeply. Therefore, you need really the smallest possible particles of hyaluronic acid, and you will find them, of course, in this product as well. So during summertime, this should be the morning serum right after cleansing the skin with whatever product you like, and straight after this serum, you would be able to apply your day cream, your makeup, your powder, whatever you like. Now, I'm asked quite often how the daily intervals people should use such a precious product. It's not necessary to reapply that every half hour. Mostly when you read that on a product, that's just a marketing thing. These protective shield ingredients, they are formulated in such a way that, let's say, with a UV index up to 7, 8, should be usually all right for skin type 2 or 3 to apply that once a day, and then that's fine. Skin type 1, which is really not the Nordic type, maybe should apply that twice. So it's you have to calculate that in a way what kind of skin type we're working with and what kind of UV index we're working with. And the higher the number of skin type, that means from Fitzpatrick Tabella, The higher that number is, the more capable the skin is when it comes to sun. And the lower the number of skin type, the more protection it would need. The worst case is skin type 1 or 2 and UV index like beyond 10, 11, 12, because that means stay out of the sun. That means really not only go out to the shade. And if you're going to the shade, then you would need protection because skin will burn and also have long-term major effects or negative effects. From my point of view, I'd recommend the daily use during summertime in our northern central European area, twice, thrice a day in the southern European area, or for a northern type to go to Spain for holiday, then also like 2-3 times a day should be right. But it doesn't necessarily have to be recharged sun because this is also a quite precious product. And once you have the repair mechanism and the hyaluronic acid inside your body, what you need to reapply is the protection. And therefore you will find also on the homepage of BDR a product called Reflect. Reflect is repair mechanism and protection, but without the hyaluronic acid that is to be applied in the morning.